Hey there, friends. Welcome. Today, we dive into a powerful story that has inspired millions. The death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. The story of love, hope, and new beginnings that remind us even in our sad times, the light and joy of God will always shine. Let's join T as she reads her smart and interesting book, Love Conquered Death.
Welcome to our Passover or Easter story. Today, we're diving into the incredible story of Jesus, the man whose love conquered all. Get ready for an adventure filled with bravery, forgiveness, and the amazing power of love. So grab your imagination, and let's get started on this unforgettable journey together.
Once upon a time, there was a kind man named Jesus. Jesus was a kind man who taught us about friendship and helping each other. Even in his dangerous times, Jesus showed forgiveness and kindness to those who were bullying and harming him physically. This story of Jesus reminds us that love can defeat the devil's power. Jesus loved everyone and taught all people about love, friendship, helping each other, and loving God. However, bad people who follow Satan are always there in life. So, those people who disliked Jesus wanted to silence him so that nobody could listen to him. One day, they decided to take him away from his family and friends. They wanted him killed even though he had done nothing wrong. You know what? Jesus forgave them and continued to show his love and kindness. They falsely blamed Jesus so he could be killed. The army came and took him to the court. The judge found him not guilty, but those people demanded that he be killed. On that day, the judge allowed the people and the army to punish him. So, they beat him until he lost a lot of blood. Then they forced him to carry a heavy cross up the mountain where they were going to nail him on that heavy cross. On that mountain, Jesus, the Son of God, died. He died, and then the whole place became dark, yet it was in the afternoon. That is the moment they understood that he was a Son of God. After his death on a Friday, another man gave his very expensive grave so they could bury Jesus' body. On Sunday morning, a group of women went to Jesus' grave, and something shocking happened. They saw the grave open, and there was nobody inside. You know what? Jesus had risen from the dead. Women and the army guiding the grave were all surprised. Then, they remembered what Jesus had told them. He told them that he was going to die and be buried, but he was going to rise from the dead on the third day. He came back to life to show his great love for everyone, including those who killed him. From that day, the sins of those who believed in God through Jesus were forgiven totally. So, the death and resurrection of Jesus showed that love is stronger than Satan's power. His power was shown by coming back to life 3 days later. From then on, people remembered his big heart and continued to share his message of love and kindness, knowing they could always carry his love in their hearts. What do we learn from this story? This story teaches us the importance of loving one another daily. It shows that love is a commitment to caring for and supporting each other, promoting love and connection among all people. More importantly, this story teaches us that Jesus sacrificed everything to save us because we are sinners. He helped us to be close to God and live together with Him forever. Isn't that incredible? From today onwards, remember that Jesus is dead to show us how much He loves us.
Wait a minute. Do you have a memory verse?
Memory verse. Romans 4, verse 25. Jesus was handed over to die for our sins, and he was raised from death to make us right with God.
Oh my God. Can you say it again?
Reverse. Romans 4, verse 25. Jesus was handed over to die for our sins, and he was raised from death to make us right with God.
Wow. Please, say that again.
Reverse. Romans 4, verse 25. Jesus was handed over to die for our sins, and he was raised from death to make us right with God.
That is amazing. Can you say that once more?
Reverse. Romans 4, verse 25. Jesus was handed over to die for our sins, and he was raised from death to make us right with God. I hope you enjoyed learning about Jesus' love for us, who conquered the power of death when he rose from the dead. Did you know that Satan was also defeated when Jesus rose from the dead? One more thing. Please ask your parents or guardians to print the amusing cross puzzles to make your learning experience more enjoyable. Wow! What an amazing story we just heard about Jesus and his unstoppable love. Remember, no matter what, love can overcome anything. We are sharing our love with you during this resurrection season. We have many worksheets, puzzles, and games for you and your family that are designed to help kids understand more about the death and resurrection of Jesus. Click the download link to grab your offer today. If you enjoyed this adventure, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell for more fantastic stories. Until next time, keep sharing kindness and love with everyone around you. Goodbye for now.